In this video we're going to talk about basic hole drilling. On this part the objective is to drill the 3 orange holes completely through the 1-inch block. To begin we move up to NC, down to 2-axis, and down to drill. Down at the bottom of the screen SURFCAM is asking us to select the points and or circles for drilling. This is important because SURFCAM will either drill a hole at a complete circle or at a point location. There are many ways to select hole locations in SURFCAM, but the easiest one here is just simply click on the edges of the circles that we want to drill. Select Done and we're ready to start. Moving to Select Tool, I'm going to choose Drill as what I want to do. We have a 1/4-inch drill, which is fine. I'll click OK, and the next step we'll need to do is change our tool number. 151 is the tool library number, but I need to change this to the number that matches my tool number that I want for the program. I'm going to give this tool number 1, give it a length offset of 1, and I can continue. Down a little bit farther we have our spindle speed. This is the rate we're going to run at when we're drilling. I'm going to change this up to 1000 RPM, and a little farther down I'm going to change my feed rate to 10 inches per minute. So 1000 RPM, 10 inches per minute. The next step is to move to cycle control. In cycle control we can start at the top and look at the rapid plane. This is where our initial motion will take us above the first hole location. We will then plunge down to 100 thousandths above the part and then begin our drilling feed rate from that position. Between holes we can retract to either the rapid plane or the plunge clearance plane, depending upon whether or not you have any clamps or fixtures in the way. I'm going to leave it at rapid plane for this part. Our cycle type is set to drill, which is a straight G81 cycle through the part. If we want to peck or chip brake, we can click on the arrow and select that option. The next question we really need to answer is, what is the hole depth? How deep do we want to drill? I can enter that value in here simply by putting in 1.0 or 1. Remember, all hole depths are positive numbers. There are no negative numbers programmed when programming hole depths. So enter the value in that you want to drill to, or click on the arrow, and then we can click on the vertical line here, which represents the thickness of the part, and that number will appear right here. The next question is, do we want to drill to the tip or to the shoulder of the drill? If we drill to the tip, our total depth, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner here, will be 1 inch. That's not enough to completely go through the block. So our choice is to change the hole depth to a little bit more than 1 inch, or we can simply tell it that the depth is to the shoulder rather than to the tip, which will extend the hole depth down by about another 75 thousandths. Everything looks good here. I'm going to click OK and accept the tool path, and if we look at a front view we can see that the drill depth has penetrated all the way through the part, and we should have a good part.